Okay, I'd like to show you some gameplay now that we've done the setup. And one thing I think I forgot to show you was the different actions you can take on your turn. So you can take up to 5 actions, and there are 5 different things you could do. Okay, so you probably want to make one of these for each player. I don't remember if I showed you that or not. Okay, so there are my players, and I'm just going to start with red here. And there's his. And he has potions 15 and 14. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look and see if I can break any of these down that are near red, because the only way you can help a patient is if you're at their bedside. So I see 12, 11, 9, and 8. Those beds are close to me. And if I take a look at number 8, 70, if your students aren't familiar, have them do this for homework to do the breakdown. 70 is 2 times 5 times 7. So I'm going to use one action to move to their bedside. I'm going to use an action to change this to 2 times 5 times 7. So I'm going to use the pink ones. 2, 5, 7. So that's one action. Now, since I did break it down, I'm going to flip this over so that I know it was broken down. Okay? When I look at my potions, the reason I went for the 70 was because I saw I had a 14. So I'm going to put that potion in there. I'm going to give that potion to that patient. So now I have 4 different things. This one doesn't really count anymore. I have 4 different things in this patient. If you have 6 things in this patient, 6 numbers showing, they're over-medicated. So how many did I do? I moved, that's 1. I broke this down, that's 2. I added this, that's 3. I'm going to break down the 14 to 2 and 7. That's 4. So I'm just going to put this back in there. And then I'm going to match and remove potions. So I have a matching 2 and a matching 7. If you're doing it to the same patient, it will count as 1. So this will be my 5th action, and my turn is over. Red turn is over. When I look at my chart here, I see that my indicator, my button, is still in the number 1 area. So that means I have to flip over one of these cards. And I got bed 12. So that means when I look at bed 12, okay, there's already a patient there. So I'm just going to not look. I know you're looking, but I'm not. Pick one of these potions, just one. I got 77, and that goes here now. So this kind of helps if I get up to 6, a number's in here, then the patient will be removed and transferred to another facility. Okay, so red's turn is over. So now I'm just going to move my cards around here, right up there, and now it's green's turn. Oh wait, I'm forgetting, red can do 6 actions per turn. Hold on, let me just, we'll do, oops, some spilled out here. Mix these up, and I'll just take a potion as my 6th turn. Alright, what did red get here? A 55. Okay. Forgot about that. Now it's green's turn. So green can move 2 spaces for 1 action. So what do we have here? 21 and 2. Oh, look. Green is close to a 21. So I'm going to move 1 to get by its bedside. So that's 1 action. I'm going to give this patient that potion. So that's 2. Match them up. And since everything is removed, I cured him. He is cured. So that was 3 actions. Let's see, I still have a 2 left. Maybe I'll give the 2 here, because 22 has a factor of 2. And then for my 5th one, I'll factor the 22 to 2 and 11. So if someone comes by here, they can match up the 2s for me on their turn. All right? Now, since a patient was removed, they were cured. Doesn't matter if they're cured or transferred. When a patient is removed, you move down a space. So now I'm in the area of 2. So that means I have to flip over 2 cards. So I got bed 11. Okay, it has a patient. So they get potion. If there wasn't a patient in the bed, then you would put one there. And no potion. Alright, we got an 11. Oh, that's getting ugly. Alright, and I gotta flip one more over. Oh, straitjacket. This is good. What a straitjacket does is, remember how I just put this 11 here? What's really happening in the story of my game is these patients are taking potions without consulting with their doctor. So they're like sneaking potions, medication, that they shouldn't be, and sometimes it helps them, sometimes it hurts them. In this case, it looks like it hurt because 30 has a factor of 2, 3, and 5, and 11 doesn't match with any of them. So what you can do to prevent that is if you have a straitjacket card, you can put a straitjacket on them, and they won't do that anymore. So at this point, I would probably consult with my team and ask what patient to put this on. Blue, the person who's player blue, will say, put it on patient number 2 because he has a 55 that will match it. The only thing is, I don't have to do that this turn. I'm not going to flip any over, and he can get to it before anything else happens. I might put it here on patient 6 so that I can take care of those 2, hopefully take care of the 11 at some point, and not over-medicate this patient. Or you can hang on to the jacket until you feel it's really necessary. Okay? Let's see here. So I don't even remember. Oh, that was done. So that one's done. All right. So next player is blue. I don't want this video to get too long. So blue has that 55, so I'm going to get there. So 1. I move from here to here. That's 1. I'm going to give them the 55. 2. Match them up. That cured them. 3. So now I have to move this. Now I have 2 actions left, and I can move other players. So yellow is next, and I'm going to look at yellow's numbers, and I don't really see anything that they could do. Red has a 15. I'll leave them go. I think I'll just use my actions to take care of this. So I'll match the 2s up, put the pink one back and the yellow one back, and I have one more action. I think I'll just take some more potion for my card here. And I got a 5. Okay, so now I check my chart out here. I'm still at 2. I flip over 2. Bed number 1 has nobody in it. And they got a 7. There's that. And now another card. Bed number 4. 42. Somebody's in there. Mix them up. What did I get? 22. Okay, I can live with that. And now it's yellow's turn. Okay. So, the yellow has these potions, and what would be good at this point where the students or players could collaborate is, these are the potions I have. Are you near anybody who needs these potions? Are you near a patient who needs them? And then they could give them away. It's kind of difficult playing, you know, one person playing 4 roles, trying to look at every patient and all the potions. So I'm hoping that when it's a 4-player game or a 3-player or whatever, multiplayer, that it's a little more interactive. It goes a little bit faster. So if you have any feedback for me, anything you see that could make this better, I sure would appreciate your help, or any ideas that you really like that you think I need to keep. That would be good. Oh, as far as the straitjacket goes, Once this patient is cured, they can't be over medicated because they have the straitjacket on. Once they're cured, the straitjacket goes back in the discard pile, and when this pile is all finished, you would just shuffle it. So you do want to get the straitjackets back in there so that you could use them again. One thing, once you're near the end of the game, so let's say number 4 has five numbers. They get one more and they're over medicated. So at this point there's nothing you can do, because if you try to break down, say, the 22, you get 2 and 11, you have 6, you just over medicated them. You just have to leave them alone. They can't be cured. If you have a straitjacket, you could put it on them to kind of keep them in place, but this video is getting too long. So there you have it. You have the idea. Thanks.